the legend, my friend and yours. Boy, I tell you, if you only knew. Listen, I hope you're having a good time today, but if you're not having a good time yet, you're about to be. See, Edward has been here before. He's shaking his head. He understands. Edward got the assignment. Okay, so listen, my sister, thank you for being here, especially me being all janky today. Oh my God, crazy today. And thank you for being here anyway. And so I want to bring up my sister Alyssa, Miss Curlissa, if you like on IG. You know what I'm saying? We want you to come on and do the thing that you do, sister. Thank you for being. See, the curls is back. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? I'll talk to you in a minute. I'm gonna go off screen and let you just do what you do. All right.
All right. Hello, everyone. That was a great introduction. Again, my name is Alyssa, Curlissa, whichever one you want to go with. That's me. I'm a digital marketer. I help businesses with their social media and their overall back end of their marketing. So today we're going to do some stuff all together. So this is going to be more of a workshop version. I normally come on here and vomit my words and let everybody just hear me. But today we're going to do some things together. So I don't know if you all remember last time I told you all about some like metaverse, 3D, and social media so far. But I actually took the time to create my own AI bots. So these AI bots will help us kind of figure out some of the things that I mentioned last time. If you weren't here,
Hey, I'm excited. I'm sorry. Pardon. Sorry.
if you weren't here before, I normally would tell you about what kind of social media you should be on based on your business, but sometimes it's kind of hard to do that. And then once I show you how to use my bots, I will show you how to use your own bots. If that sounds good, let me know in the chat and let me know what kind of business you have, what you're getting into with this challenge so that I can gear what I'm saying directly towards you. All right. And thank you all for being here. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen if that's okay. And again, all the links that I am going to be sharing with you, if you go and follow me on Instagram, which is my name right here or whatever it is for you, if you follow me there, all the links will be already in my link tree in my bio. So this one is specifically under the money making link, and then you'll go to see all the business links that I have, and this one will be the second one. So this is Plug Machine. This is one of my businesses that I started for like software and automation and things like that. So I will put that link down below. Oops, I accidentally directly sent it to somebody. Give me 1 second. I'll put that link below. These are all going to be free AI bots that we talk about today. So again, you're going to be able to use the conversational bot. You're going to be able to use some output bots, some image bots with this. And we're going to be able to get our social media. And the reason we're on social media is to get leads. So the leads are how we get paid. You can't get no money. We don't have no people. And we can get some people using social media. So if you can see my screen here, these are some of the bots that I have public for you all. I have action step, social, and targeting. If you're moving along with me, we're going to start off with targeting. So we all have our different businesses. I see some people actually direct message me in the chat and told me some of the things that they do. So I see that. Take what you do and think about it. Our first one is going to tell us our target audience or our target market. These are going to be the people that we're trying to sell to. Now, you might think everybody can buy your product, everybody can buy your service. That might not necessarily be true or what you even want to do. For me personally, I know that I need adults for one, so that can't be everybody. I need adults to be able to have a buying power to be able to make a decision. For my personal business, I tend to target females. That's what I've found to be best for me. So knowing these things can help me out. So all you have to do is put what kind of product or service you have in the text box, and it will give you an output of who your person should be. So I saw somebody said holistic life coaching. So I'm going to put that. And then again, I do recommend you follow along. All of this part is free. I normally come in with a bunch of and throw up my words on you, but this time we're going to have some practical use cases. So as you see here, it's giving me exactly who my target avatar would be based on me saying I'm a holistic life coach. Now that was the most unspecific thing ever. People often tell you to niche down. When it comes to things like an AI bot, you might want to do that just a little bit. Like for me, I would say I am a female African-American holistic life coach who is targeting women who need help with their relationships. That's not the case, but if it were, it will help with our output. So now that we put that in there, we can see we got a fictitious name, an age, gender, what their favorite platform is. This is really good for figuring out, based on who I'm going for, where would they be? And then we have some of their interests. And most importantly, when you look at all of these things, the average lifetime value. Now, this is based on us not telling them how much our products and services are. Of course, this could change based on you giving them more information. But sometimes little things like this will help us tweak our business messaging, our branding, how we're actually showing up on the socials to get these people. So just keep that in mind. So we have first our target audience. Does anybody not understand what we just did or not see the value in that part?
You've got a question, Alyssa.
Hold on 1 second, 1 second, I'm sorry. I need to speak to the people real quick.
Okay.
If you're not on the video, get on the video. If you're not on the computer, get on the computer. I don't know if everybody understood, because when you first said it, I didn't understand, Alyssa. That's the only reason I'm stopping you for a second. Do y'all understand that y'all can just click the link she just gave you and do this yourself for your own? Make sure that you have this thing up. I just did mine. I'm losing my mind over here. Okay, good. I'm sorry, Alyssa. I just want to make sure, thank you, that the people are actually doing the work. Go ahead, please continue.
Yes, no problem. But if anybody doesn't see like what we just did or why this could be important to you, please stop me, let me know, come off mute, put it in the chat so that I can explain. Because for this part alone, for a one-on-one, I normally charge for an hour $500, and this is a free offering for you all. So this just did what I normally take and talk to people. All right, I see a question. Go ahead. Is it Kenrick? Mr. Williams? You can come off mute.
He's not muted. Go ahead, Cameron, talk. He might have his audio rerouted, but he's not muted.
Or maybe put it in the chat and I'll do my best to try to answer.
Sorry, you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can.
I don't know why I was screwing up that, man. But I did have a question about, like, so is this like our target person? Is this the person that we're like this is just an example person that we would be working with, and if we wanted to do like a certain category, business, whatever?
So this would be kind of like your dream client or your dream customer. So in theory, with this example, like we said, being a holistic life coach, this would take the information of all of the holistic life coaches and all of their interests and all of that stuff for their target audience and give you what they already found. So sometimes people actually pay. I actually had a client do target research for almost 15 months, over a year. And this just gave it to us quickly. So that could kind of help you figure out what you even want to do with your brand or with your business. But this should be who you're talking to, kind of.
Okay, so like with the age, that's like the average person's age that's kind of looking for a holistic life coach.
Correct. So based on, again, this uses Chat GPT as the background. So knowing what do you know about Chat GPT and like how they pull information? So yeah, knowing what they know about them, they kind of take all of the statistics and put it all together so that when you're asking them, if I do have this holistic life coaching business, who would I be talking to or who would be most likely to purchase my services? This is what it's giving you.
Yeah, that's really cool. And it's also giving you like the colors that you would like want to make your page. Like if you want to do more earthy tones to kind of bring in that vibe, that's what you would do.
So yes, and then again, this is helping you target. So while your business colors, if this were to be your business, could be hot pink, what is the person looking for or what do they already like so you can meet them where they're at? Like sometimes, again, why today I wanted to make sure that we got all of this down and we're doing this together is because a lot of times I would normally come in here and be speaking at a college level where most people and readability for people to understand what you're saying would be at a 5th grade level. So again, meeting people where they're at. So if we know, most holistic life coaches starting off, it's already female. So I can target that a little bit different. If they like the earthy tones, I can bring that with my marketing and my flyers and things like that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Another question, I was looking at the pain points. So is that like, so it's saying that you're feeling overwhelmed, lack of balance in life. So is that usually something that people would feel like as they're trying to, as they need a, like, for example, let me restart. So the people, the target audience, they feel overwhelmed. Is that like them or is that like?
So I'll directly show you how I would use this if I were this business person. So let's say I have my life coaching business and we'll go with what I just said. If it's $500 per hour for me to life coach somebody, I will say, I might post on Instagram. I might target females and say, hey, sister bosses, are you feeling overwhelmed? That could be the first thing I ask them because I know in the pain points, they might be already feeling overwhelmed. So that's the first thing I ask them. Would you like to find your purpose and inner peace? Well, let me help you by doing these things. So now I have my offerings. I have exactly what to say to them. So for me, I normally just do videos where I point like this. So I might go, if you're feeling overwhelmed, this is what you do. And then I say, do journaling, self-exercise, all this. DM me for more. So now I kind of got my content together a little bit just based off using the chat. And this is at the most simple level. I didn't tell it anything about my business, just at the most simple level. This is what it's giving. Now, if you actually take your time to put some more stuff in about your business, it'll give you some more stuff about your target audience.
Wow, that's incredible.
Let's let her finish, Kenrick, because we don't want to miss none of the joint. We're gonna have the Q&A at the end. Thank you for the question because it was it was good what you did. And so here's what I want to do though. Write your questions down though, because if you don't write them down, you're gonna get to the end and you're not gonna remember them. Okay? Because this is mind blowing. I'm already blown. So, all right, thanks, Kenrick. Alyssa, do you think?
No problem, no problem. And as we go, definitely put it in the chat and I'll try to catch any other questions. So that was just our first spot. Now let's move on to our next one. Keeping in mind what we have right here, I'm just going to keep going with that same theme as we're using it. Next, we're going to go to what social media platform we should be on. They just told us Instagram, but most of us, I know for me personally, I don't stay with one social media. They do recommend that when you're first starting off, you might want to just stay with one, but it's good to get different opinions. Like when you figure out something, you might want to go to the doctor and get different opinions or get different just ideas and viewpoints. So keeping this, it says, what do we sell? Do I sell it to consumers or businesses, males or females, and how old is our target client? How much are we selling it for? We just got all that information from our last bot, correct? So I'm not asking too much out of your brain to put into this bot for them to make your life easier. So if we're saying, what do we sell? Holistic coaching. Do we sell it to consumers or businesses? For this part, we'll just say we sell it to consumers. They're mostly female. We learned that from our last output. And even though your business, we know they can catch everybody, let's stick to the bot. Let's stick to what we know, you know? Okay, how old is the client? We figured out 35 based on our last output. And how much are we selling it for? We can say, I don't know, let's say 1,000 a month. And then it's actually speaking to us in the tone of a person. So I tried to actually see if it could capture my tone a little bit, but not too much as if it's conversational. So our last one gave us a chart. This one is actually talking to us. So they're actually emphasizing what we just said. So Instagram, if you can skim and see here, they also recommended Instagram for us. They're telling us exactly what to do. So now we can put inspirational quotes, before and after transformations, and snippets of the coaching session. So it's telling us exactly what to put out there for those of us that aren't into content. And again, people's social media strategy and people that I've seen in this industry charge an arm and a leg for this part. And this isn't even doing anything yet, but just getting that strategy down. But this is just telling you exactly where you should be and what you should be doing on there. So does that part make sense for everybody? Does anybody need help with that part? All right. So let's move on to the last part, and then I'll show you how to make your own bot just like these. This is the action step one. I made this one personally for me. I'm a pro procrastinator. Like there's procrastinators and then there's pros at it. And I'm a pro. I'll figure out anything else to do other than what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's just me. Can the links get can the bots get linked to each other? I'll show you that part when I'm building. So this part, you're supposed to tell it the goal that you want and how to accomplish it. So this will give you the answers to whatever your issue is. If you're not making enough money, it'll tell you how to make the money. If you're not doing enough marketing, it'll tell you how to make the marketing. If you don't even know what leads are, it'll tell you how to do that part. And for me, this helps because I like writing everything down on a whiteboard so that I can erase it when I'm done. But sometimes you just need it to tell you things. So let's say how should I set up my Instagram for holistic life coaching? And I was telling you. So you don't have any more excuses. Next time I come, if I see the same people and you don't have these things in place, because I did follow most of you back that followed me, I can see, are you doing the things that we actually taught you? Are you spending your money correctly? Because if you're not spending your money correctly, how can your clients trust you? All right, so I'm going to quickly show you how to make your own bot, and then I'll show you some of the other bots that I didn't create that's also on this website because it is a public platform, kind of like Amazon for free AI. And I'm talking like images and everything because I saw the logo, the little logo conundrum. But okay. So we're going to press create bot over here, and an account is with Quora, the little question things. Like, have you ever looked up a question and then you see the website with the Q and then they tell you everything and then other people can blog? Yes, it's that, but in AI. So all you have to do is choose a name. So I would recommend you putting your business name. And if you don't know what kind of bot you should do, I always think, what is the thing that people ask you? Get that out here. So for me, people ask me a lot on social media, what social media platform should they be on? So I put it here. For you, if they're asking you, again, going back to holistic life coaching, what should be my next step? You can tell them this is a companion bot because there are boyfriend and girlfriend bots on here. There's anything you can think of, like anything. Just if you can't think of it, there's a bot for that. All right, so I would recommend you putting your business name. My personal business name is Fearless, and then put dash whatever the name is. It can only be 20 characters long. So if your business name is too long, just like put the initials or something like that, or just put your own initials. Now, this is the part where they say, can they talk to each other? On here, they can't talk to each other. It's a lot like ChatGPT. Once you stay within the same conversation, it'll memorize that part. But as far as like if you wanted the social to connect to the targeting one, you would just have to copy and paste that information. But as far as the base bots, you got a lot of different base bots. If you look here, you have ChatGPT 4. So this is how I use ChatGPT 4 for free, because if you don't know, that's $20. And that can be $20 a month in your pocket instead of in their pocket. But anyway, here will be a prompt. So that prompt that I gave you of what is the age of the person, what is their gender, all of that information is what you put here. So for you, if you were the holistic coach, what is your problem? How can I help you today? And then you kind of just tell it how you want it to answer. So if you wanted it to answer and say, in a nice tone, tell them constructive criticism on how to fix their day based on what they said. And then you have that output. So once you do all that, all you have to do is save it and publish it and press create bot. So I'm not going to put all of that here right now. I will be having a YouTube video going deeper on that for everybody, but that's just the basic layout. Now, I'm going to show y'all how to talk to your AI wife, because I am reading the comments. I saw that somebody wanted to get a little AI wifey. Okay. So what I normally do is come to Explorer. I'll show you the serious ones first. So I normally go to Professional, and then you have all of these. Now, if you want to know a little saucy sauce on how you can separate your product from the rest, the only difference is planning and execution. That's it. This helps you with everything. I mean, like if you needed funding and they're like, you have to have a business plan. Look at this AI business plan. I mean, they go into detail. They give you a chart just like the other one. And all you have to do is take that chart information and then feed it back into another bot. And it can give you a whole entire draft of for grants. And I'm somebody who has won 5-figure grants, like actually been able to chill out just off of the fact of applying for stuff. So we've got that. You can check out that. I love Entrepreneur GPT because it thinks like an entrepreneur. So that's cool for that. I'll show you. This is a new update they literally just did like 2 weeks ago. Now there's image generation. So this is the Mid Journey, the Blue Willow, all of these things that you have to pay for. You can now have these bots. So for our logo generator, oh, weren't we just looking into logos? If you were stressing out about that for even a second, it's covered right here. And you can just give you ideas. You don't actually have to do it. So I'll give an example here. We want a rainbow coming out of a cloud. I don't know. That's what I thought of. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. So let's see what it creates. This one, what do we even choose?
I want to see what it comes up with for the wellness business.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, gave us a little rainbow coming out of our cloud. We weren't that specific, but my dad and my godfather have a grow shop and they tried to do a cannabis one the other day and it actually showed that. So I don't know. That's pretty creative. Let's try to see for the holistic wellness business.
With wings.
Okay. Let's see what it does. I've never used this particular bot, but I'm curious. And you can see over here how many monthly users it is. And you could totally have it do the call to action once it spits out an output. Tell them to follow me on XYZ.
Stop playing, yo. What are we doing right now?
Right. Of course, we would need to change the words, but that's just a little Canva. But for an AI bot, for free, when logos, I've had people pay me a pretty penny for logos. I'm not even going to tell you about that. But I mean, just think about the business opportunities, whether you want to start your own business doing logos or making business plans or just supplemental income. Think about it that way. And then lastly, we'll slip down love lane and I'll show you the little love bot. So over here we got role play, and this goes back to just use your imagination. Anything. This is a weird one. A 23-year-old college professor who has his first day on the job. He's serious and cold and doesn't like being disobeyed. Now that's some role play right there. That's some weird role play. Now we're getting into some special things. I don't know, some tarot card reading. You got a shy roommate. If you need some, there's literally people up here that'll help you with fitness, or not people, bots up here that'll help you with fitness, with your life. I don't know. Check it out. Don't say I didn't tell you nothing. Because at this point, you should know how to use this for your social media. Hey, you can get your love life together. You don't even have to go to a therapist if you don't want to. Tell the bot, get it out your brain. Okay. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you need to know how to use the bot for your business, let me know. Or if you need any help, again, let me know.
Yeah, can somebody spotlight me, please? My goodness gracious me. What is going on right now? Sister, what in the world? You just trying to just come drop bombs? Man, I don't even know what Tashawn's gonna talk about tomorrow now. You know, she just came and just came and jumped into the box on you, son. Ran all up through the automations on you. Love it. So y'all don't have no questions? If y'all ain't got no questions, y'all better have some fire. Cause I don't know what just happened here. Yo, you know what's crazy? You just went ham in here. And then there's not even everybody's even not here, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, y'all better tell people to watch this recording, y'all. Somebody might want to call somebody and tell them to get on this challenge. It's a situation. Goodness, do you know what just happened here? Look, man.
I do see a question. So that's a great question. I see, can you charge for the bots? Yes, you can. So you can actually make them private, which I'm doing. Make them private. And then all you have to do is charge. They get access to the link. And you can do that. Absolutely. So if you look on my Instagram, these bots say for them in beta. Of course, you all are in the challenge. So these are the perks that come along with staying in the challenge. So you get to see these things. So make sure you stay close to the community. But absolutely, these, for me, my intention is to charge for them, where I would do the $500 an hour. I'm going to do something a little under the $100 mark. So then there's a bigger price difference and they have continuous access to it. So yes, just keep in mind, these things are here for you to help you, not to replace you.
You got people out here dropping mics left and right. He wants to know if you're going to do monthly or one-time pay when you do yours.
When I do mine, my goal is just for this part to do one-time pay, but monthly recurring revenue is definitely something you could do. But my thing for this particular platform, I haven't found a cutoff. So I just figured one-time pay would be best for this. But if you can figure out a cutoff, more power to you. Get that money monthly. I mean, people do it all the time. I've actually seen people charge other people, like have a Stripe thing for simple things like Chrome plugins. So like if you find a Chrome plugin, I'm charging you $5 a month and it's free. But you don't know it's free, but I know it's free, but you don't know it's free, you know?
Sure.
So same thing.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Because I'm slightly imaginative. Did y'all realize what else could be done here? Did anybody else see anything else that could be done? Because Alyssa just did something that y'all don't even understand. I don't even know if she understands fully what she just did. What else could be done here? Because we thinkers in here. I want to hear what you think. People are gonna think I'm Neo. I mean, how do you link them to customers? Okay, I'm looking. You literally make 10 different online businesses with just this platform. Yes, but hold on. There's something else. Save money by using a bot, all of that, got it. Yes, all of these things. Did y'all realize that y'all could actually just become service providers of the very thing that the thing is doing? I'm not even talking about make bots for people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if somebody needs a business plan done, you can go business plan done. If somebody needs a logo done, you can say logo sheet done. Did you see how that logo sheet came out? It was, you take that joint in the Canva, change up the text like she said. I could get that to somebody right now and be like, hey, this is only 125. This is only 250. This is only 380. I don't think y'all understand what we're saying here. The service part of what these bots could do for you. What if you use these bots as your assistants, not just let people use the bot? I'm sorry, I'm doing too. I know that's not what you meant to do here, Alyssa, but people are always looking for these side hustles. You know what I'm saying? People always trying to find, I just want to make a little extra money.
Yes, and I do want to say that was an intention. So I actually am going to do a YouTube video starting at the top of next month where I test out doing one of the side hustles on a platform like Fiverr or Etsy or one of those things just for 30 days to see how it works. Because absolutely, that's exactly what I thought of when I first saw that business plan. I said, charge for business plans. Like, hold on. So yes, and then for all of our side hustle heroes, if you do check out again my Instagram and the link in my bio and click those money making links, I got links for making money. So if you really are about it, I mean, I'm here to help. So I'm gonna answer some of these questions in the chat. Put the last questions in the chat because I don't want to take up too much of your time. My DMs are always open, but I am going to answer some of them.
I'm gonna let you take this question first, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna go after you. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm talking about the one from the show, but go ahead. You can go with whatever questions you got.
Okay. I wanted to make sure I don't miss anybody. All right. The max you can charge is however much your brain tells you to charge, because they don't have to know that you didn't create it yourself. And the effort that you did put in it is more than anybody else put in it because they more than likely don't know. Did y'all know about this website before I just told you today? A little bit. Well, now we're in depth.
I did.
Okay, great. So now we thought about some things. How I would do the payment is just how I just told you before. I would just do a Stripe or a PayPal or whatever it is. Heck, if you want to use Cash App, all you have to do, I'll actually put it in the chat. There's a special hyperlink that you can do for your Cash App where it'll come up on somebody else's page with the amount and your cash tag already put into it. So if I wanted you to pay me $25, I'll send you the link and I'll already have Carlissa and the $25. All you have to do is press send. So when we're done with the questions, I'll go ahead and put that. But literally, however you think to do it, you can do it. If you really want a whole website and you don't want to pay for it, I would recommend Gumroad. They do take 10%, but gumroad.com will give you a website, blog, whatever it is you want. They even do podcasts now. So you can actually have that paywall for those things. Yeah, go ahead. So we
Oh,
get
she didn't answer my question yet.
I'll wait. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm going in order.
I'm bursting. Go ahead.
Edward, I don't know what you meant by the options available. If you could clarify that either in the chat or out loud.
Gumroad.
Yes, Gumroad. Yeah, I was saying paywall, Gumroad. Sorry about that. All right. I mean, how do we link them?
Hold on a second. You're not putting no affiliate links in there, right, bro? My man about to make some money off the Gumroad. We're not doing that, right?
I don't know if Gumroad even.
I'm talking to Kenrick. Hold on a second. I want to get clear. Is this a regular link? Or this is affiliate link. He can't hear me. Are you unable to unmute? Someone asked this man to unmute, because I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I'm about my business out here in these streets.
Hold on. I just put the first thing I seen in there.
Okay, yeah, no, not with the A equals and all that extra stuff behind the road. We're gonna just put the gum and the road.com. My Lord have mercy. Boy, I tell you, about to make some people some money out here in these streets on our platform. We're gonna do it with the people in the room, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. Yeah, Michelle, we're good now. Thank you, brother.
There it is, my fault.
You're good.
All right, I'm at the question now. Why would somebody pay for these services when they do it themselves? So there's actually different reasons. So for one, no offense to anybody when we say these, but thinking of the user ability of things. So one, a lot of females, especially older females, tend not to be as tech savvy. That's normally who I target, because I know they've worked most of their lives. They have the money. That's not the issue. It's doing the thing. So a lot of times in a lot of challenges, I don't know if you guys see ads and take the challenges and funnel hack people and do the whole thing, but a lot of the times they'll show you how to do it, then offer you the same thing that they just showed you how to do, but you can pay them. It depends on what you value more. Is it your time or your money? So it just depends. How much do we have to improve the output before it delivers? It depends on what you want it to be. For those 3 bots that I gave you, I had to kind of go in and think coding wise how I wanted it to be. So for that one, it gave you it in a chart. So it was perfectly laid out for you. So there's that aspect of it. If you wanted a specific output, again, going into your tone, you could think about it that way. If you wanted it to be like really, really niche specific and say, as you saw, most of it started off with maybe your brand will prompt girl or man, or you can bring it to your business and brand it for you. But your output, well, you won't be able to completely control the output because you don't know the input yet, if that makes sense. So you just want to brand it down as much as you can and then let them take it from there. And if they don't understand, they can always reach out to you, which is why I do suggest in your output prompt, you say, DM me at Carlissa for more information after it. I just haven't put in all of that in yet because we're in beta, but just thoughts.
I want to, Sandy, I know you want to go. I do have a follow-up question, but go ahead first.
Please ask your follow-up question.
All right, Alyssa. So my follow-up question is, when you're taking on clients and let's say delivering things that you're getting from various different AI sources, are you being transparent with your client? Like, hey, I'm using AI to do this and then editing it from there. And if you're not, how often do you get that question from your clients before they choose to buy from you?
So again, going back to my target audience, with it being pretty much older females that already have established businesses but need marketing or their personal branding done, I'm telling them, yes, we're using AI so that when they go and have meetings with their friends, they can talk about that. I also tell them that to disclose from a legal standpoint, because sometimes depending on what bot you use and if you're paying for it, or if it's like different actual their royalties and how they want to do it, you have to kind of disclose that to them. I actually put into ChatGPT the other day, completely revamping my business for next year, where I'm telling them in my website copy directly, hey, we're using AI. We're an AI powered business, as a matter of fact, because for me down the road, I know AI will evolve. I see this being like kind of how at one point in time we all had Blackberries with the little scrolly ball, and now we all have touch screens and we're on our 3rd little charger port. Like, it used to be thick and now it's not thick no more. So I feel the same thing for AI. Like, this might be an easy AI now, but one day we might be able to just press a button and our food be right here. Like, I want to say that I was at the forefront of that. So some people want that. Other people might not want that. So if that doesn't align with their business values and what they can do, I want to tell them that. So
Okay.
I do disclose that.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Yes.
Go ahead, brother.
So first of all, that's counter to the thinking of even why we're here right now, for me. Let me give you an example why. There are people who are in this room who could learn everything in this room somewhere else. But they're in this room because of the experience that we have. They're in this room because of the results that we've had. You understand what I'm saying? And they're in this room because they don't have the time to figure it out on their own. Also, just keeping it a buck with you, no offense to anybody in here, most of the people in the room wouldn't even have had the idea to do it. You understand what I'm saying? In the kind of way. So what people are paying for is not the quote unquote AI anyway. However, I get anything done. Look, bro, that's like saying, should an editor not use spell check on Microsoft Word and say, well, yeah, you know, I edited your document. Yeah, of course I can use whatever I want to use to provide the value that I provide. I have a whole slew of tools. And if you know me and you know anything about me, that's also why I don't stick to one thing like that. I don't only use one way, only one tool, only one, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm actually really clear about the more that I manipulate it, the more that I change it, the more that I'm not in a situation like Alyssa was talking about, where I've got to deal with issues. You know what I'm saying? With copyrights and this, that, and other. Because you can take stuff 9.9 times out of 10 from AI and incorporate it into something bigger that was something else. And it is now something else. It's not just the one thing, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing I would say to you is, I don't personally, first of all, I pay for my stuff. So that's one thing. So I pay for my stuff so that I can commercially use my stuff. That's number one. Secondly, I don't have to disclose a thing. And I'm the AI guy. So they kind of already know I'm in tech, I'm in automation. They know I'm doing something crazy that they wish they could do. And that's the thing, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Everybody can build a website. Most people's websites really stink if they don't have a website developer on deck helping them to make it something more. You understand what I'm saying? And there's going to be phenoms, like Alyssa is a phenom. How many other people are doing what she's doing right now? It's not many. So everybody who says, oh, well, I could have done that. I've been doing websites since 1997. Some of the people in this room weren't born in 1997. Let's just keep it above. Okay? So, yeah, I got you. I know. It's all good. So, some of the people weren't even born then. And I'm saying to you, when I was doing websites and all the way up through, there's always been web builders. There's always been some sort of way, you know what I'm saying? Something that somebody else could have done. But even fixing your computer, bro. You want to go to YouTube, you want to, spend all day trying to figure out most people don't even know the question to ask, bro. They don't know how to get there because they don't know the question. People don't know how to use Google. Like big facts. That's not you saying you, right now, man. Like testify. But you get what I'm trying to say? It's like all of those things are reasons why people pay for stuff. Yo, bro, I can cook, sort of. My Uber Eats bill is amazing. You know why my Uber Eats bill is amazing? Because they could cook better than me, B. They have honed their craft. Thank you. I'm glad that this food has got here on time and it's hot. You know what? I appreciate it. People pay for convenience. People pay for your experience. People pay for speed. And that speed is the most important thing. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. You could actually learn how to make the bot that she just showed you by yourself. I'm not talking about using this website. I'm talking about you could code it manually. You could have ran all the codes. You could have created ChatGPT. And then when you're 99 on your deathbed, you understand what I'm saying? Then you could go run the play that you with the chat GPT you created. It only took you 77 years to do it. I'm just saying. So yeah, bro. Yeah, look, people pay so they can have time back in their schedule. Absolutely. Okay. Our
Thank
AI,
you.
our AI course is the same thing. We charge what we charge for the AI course, and we charge it. And I don't feel no way about what we charge because every single week we're giving people ridiculous value. And we don't, I don't know, Alyssa, I don't think you even know about this. I'm just saying it real quick. I'm gonna let you go. I know you gotta go. I'm just saying this really quick. Alyssa, we are doing an AI program where people come on every week. And if they have the courage to raise their hand, we actually do the work with them right there on the call to create their content for 90 days, to build out their website, their funnel, we actually do the done for you services for them as part of the course right there so that everybody can see how it's done. Do you know how valuable that is? In 1 week, somebody could walk away with everything that they needed to get done to go live in that moment. That's insane. People paying for the speed and the experience and the knowledge. They don't got time to do that, bro. Especially people with 9-to-5 jobs. Anybody got a job here? Anybody got a job or business or something else that they got to do in their life? Anybody got any other kids? You know what I'm saying? People got something to do. Alyssa, I love you. Thank you. It is always a pleasure to be here. Did y'all go follow this young lady again? If y'all don't know what it's like, man, listen. I'm gonna continue watching, and you never disappoint, sister. So thank you for being here on this platform again. Been here. How long you been here? It's been like 7, 8 months, 9 months, something like that. That's crazy. Maybe even more. Look, I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. And we gotta talk because we got some things to do. Okay?
No problem. Thank you for having me. Make sure y'all follow. If I missed any questions, just DM me. Get them out now so I can answer them now.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, and reference the challenge so she knows where you came from. Thank you, lady. Oh, was that valuable to anybody?
Super valuable for me.
Bro. Only one person?